The DA has filed court papers to overturn last week's council resolution that elected the ANC's Dada Morero as Joburg Mayor. The party says it cannot be held accountable for the collapse of the Johannesburg coalition. Meanwhile, Action SA says it needs a break from working with the DA in Joburg. Pule Letshwiti-Jones filed this report.
Action SA has officially divorced the DA in their Johannesburg marriage. Both parties are not seeing eye to eye following last week's collapse of the multi-party government. The special council sitting saw the election of a new speaker from COPE, Colleen Makubele, which resulted in the ANC's Dada Morero assuming control of the mayoral chain. Action SA is accusing the DA of refusing to listen to other parties in the multi-party coalition. Action SA's Gauteng chairperson, Bongani Baloyi, says the Democratic Alliance is on the brink of losing both the city of Tshwane and Ekurhuleni.
Ekurhuleni is eminent. It's a minority government in Ekurhuleni. We understand that the EFF and ANC have an agreement in place, and in the foreseeable future, Ekurhuleni is going to go. We did warn this early this year that Ekurhuleni is in a precarious situation. Our warnings were not heeded too, because we felt it's important to start speaking to other parties to strengthen Ekurhuleni and ensure that we can govern for a longer period of time.
But the DA says it's filed court papers to challenge last week's council resolutions. The party maintains it did everything it could to protect the coalition formation.
What we are seeing is a coup that is busy unfolding in front of our eyes. We have said that we are people that believe in the principles of democracy, and we will stick to that, but also believing in the rule of law, that if we are to be voted out legally, we will respect that, and we will then go back to opposition benches. But what we cannot allow is a situation where there's a new precedence that is being set, and that is a legal meeting that is convened to elect people illegally, and then we sit back and saying this is the way to go.
One political analyst says the possibility of the multi-party coalition government being unseated from Ekurhuleni and Tshwane is a possibility.
Any political party in government in office stands a chance to lose elections. It's not impossible, it's a matter of probabilities. And the probabilities are that, or rather seem that the DA is likely to lose power in Ekurhuleni and ultimately in the city of Tshwane. But the concern here is that it's not about the DA or which party loses power, but rather those who seek to gain power.
Action SA says its Senate will convene a meeting on Wednesday where it will pave the way forward on how it will continue to work with the DA in other metros with newer conditions. Pule Letshwiti-Jones in Johannesburg.